What you getting done, bro?
Low fade.
Low fade, you want to do off the top?
About half an inch.
About half an inch. Let me see the video, bro. Yo, these guys are from Anchorage,
Yeah.
Alaska. They was in Miami on vacation. They decided to come across Florida and visit your boy. I appreciate you guys, man. Both of you guys are barbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He put me on, man. Got like been cutting for like a year and a month now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I love it. It's fun.
That's dope, bro. I got competition. We doing a battle here. We about to do a battle. Yeah, you nice, bro. Real nice. All right, that's it, guys. Look, YouTube, this is the barber battle. Let's see who did it better. No, I'm kidding. Go follow your boy.
My friend's cuz.
I'm still learning, man. Joel Phase, I'm still learning, but you know,
it's clean though, man. Joel Phage. Follow these young barbers, man. Came all the way out here. All right, let's get started with this cut. Now I'm nervous.
I'll be like, hey, here's the clippers, bro. Hook them up.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you cut. YouTube, this tutorial was fun, man. These guys came all the way from Alaska. Now, to be fair, they was in Miami for spring break, and it wasn't even a spring break thing. They told me it just happened to fall during these dates. But they definitely wanted to make it, you know, a thing to come to Tampa, hang out with your boy. And we actually hooped that same weekend, so definitely connected with these guys, and you know, I told them, you know, we'll continue to link up in the future at shows or whatever. So we started out with this cut, with doing the outline on the bottom. This is going to be our initial guideline. It's going to set up the cut, man, for this lower fade. So I'm going to go ahead and start removing bulk. I'm using a number 3, and you can notice that I start to lift off the shape of the head, kind of freehanding into the bulk here, but trying to keep that bulk because, again, this is going to be a lower fade. And honestly, I had a strong foundation off rip, so I didn't really need to do any shear work here in this area until afterwards. After we do the fade, we'll go ahead and refine it. But for now, we ain't got to really do much. We don't have to really do much with the bulk. We'll do that after the fade. So his boy that came with him, he goes by French Cuts on Instagram. I'll put both of their Instagram handles in the description below if you want to shoot them a follow. And you might want to, man, because they're part of probably 2 more pieces of content that I'm going to be dropping soon. And one of them actually ended up cutting my hair. So if you want to see what that looks like, make sure you stay tuned, because I will be dropping that video where he cuts my hair. So we're still doing the number 3, and this side was a little bit tougher. You can see I'm really working in this area right here where he had an indent, because I just want to make sure that I cut it nice and even, so that you know, it gives us less work to do and less detailing to do once we get to that point. Alright, so at this point I got my number 1 guard all the way open, and I'm really just trying to lighten up this area. But if you notice, as I get closer to where I left off with that 3 guard, I am kind of freehanding, lifting off of his scalp, and just what I'm really focused on is lightening it up. That way I can see what I'm doing when I go to fade out this bottom line. Above that 1 open, there was a little bit of darkness still, so I'm going to use my 1.5 guard to lighten that area up so that I can have a smooth transition into that number 3, which led to the bulk there at the top. And you can see it's starting to come together. What I don't want to do is go up too high or lighten it up too much and then lose that gradient. All right, so I kind of remember where I left off with that 1 guard. So right beneath that, I'm working with my half guard, starting all the way open and closing it little by little. Once I'm all the way closed with this half guard, I'm pretty much prepared. I'm pretty much in a safe place where I can easily fade out this bottom line. because I can go clipper close, no guard, and by the time I'm all the way open with my lever, it should fade right into this half guard that we are leaving off with. And you can already see the gradients coming in as we fade down. Man, we had really good conversations, man. Joel definitely had a lot of good questions, man. He was really asking for nuggets. French as well. Marcos, his name is, was asking some really good questions as well. And these guys are 19 years old, man. They flew down to Florida from Alaska, and they didn't leave any stone unturned. They made the most out of this trip. When most 19-year-olds would be going out and partying in Miami, bro, these dudes came out. They came to the warehouse. They hooped with me on a Sunday. We had a good time, man. All right, so at this point, we have faded down to that half guard, and this is the part where I was telling you guys we will go clipper close and open up little by little. By the time we're all the way open, it should be faded out, as you can see. And all that's left once we go through these steps all the way around is to line him up and then go back and detail. And like I was telling Joel, man, this right here, that part was probably the most important part of a lower drop fade, because it's what transitions and creates that smooth blend into the back. All right, so now, like I was telling you guys, we're gonna refine it with scissor over comb. This is where we're gonna be really detailed and really create that transition into the bulk. I like doing scissor over comb and at this part because it just allows me to control a little bit more and be a little bit more detailed. Where sometimes I can get out of hand with clipper over comb. I'll cut something, but when I move that big comb, you know, that's when I see the effects of my cutting. Where with scissor over comb, I can really get detail and refine. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and clean up that C cup. You know, put my arm in a frame like I always like to tell y'all. I'm using the new Patty Cuts limited edition Babyliss Skeleton FXs. These things are hitters. So we did one side. Now we're gonna do the left side, and I'll let you guys follow along with the color guide on the bottom left corner. Yo, I feel like YouTube is so lit right now. Like, you got so many creators creating some dope content. I gotta react to 360 Jeezy letting his daughter cut his son's hair. I gotta react to Vic Blend's one chip haircut challenge. Josh X Barber, he did the drunk haircut challenge. I got my goggles in. I still gotta record that thing. But I also actually responded to Vic Blend's doing the sports clip, doing the worst barbershop haircut challenge, and I went to another chain barbershop and actually got my haircut, and that's coming up soon, so stay tuned. It's already recorded, it's already done, and actually these young barbers, Marcos and Joel, they actually played a part of that challenge in some way, shape, or form. So please do stay tuned, because the content is coming. YouTube barbers are lit right now. I'm telling you, it's different these days, and I'm excited about it, man. This is what I've been wanting. This is why I've been reacting to other YouTubers. I've been trying to bring the community closer. I've been trying to give other upcoming YouTubers, you know, some shine as well, because the bigger the pie gets, the better it is for everyone. And that's what this is about, man, creating the best possible content and you know, just uplifting the barber industry. This is a win-win for all of us, and I can't wait to continue to see this fire content, man. This is so dope. I haven't been so hyped for YouTube barbers like I have right now. It's lit. So I'm sorry. I just wanted to kind of share that in this aspect while you guys follow along with the color guide, because I'm hype about it, man. It's coming together, bro. 2021 is lit. Alright, so you guys can see that this side is coming together. We did the same exact steps pretty much. And at this point, we're kind of jumping back and forth with the half guard and the blade open, because you guys know how it is. Some sides don't fade as smoothly as others. And so sometimes you got to kind of detail a little bit more, hop back and forth with different guards. And this side was that side, I felt like. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with, like, I keep the half guard in my left hand while I'm using the blade open, just in case I create a line. I can just snap that half guard on, take that line out, and then go right back to that blade all the way open. So at this point, we've gone through our system and we're just detailing. And now I feel like that thing coming out blurry. Alright, so now we're going to do shear work, connecting what wants to fall over to the sides and seems disconnected from our clipper work. We're just bringing it all together, going in and detailing on this side with scissor over comb. Getting that C cup nice and sharp. And again, on the right side, we're making sure whatever wants to fall over to the top is connected. And then we refine. Alright, and then we're just going to trim the top just a bit. Make sure the fringe is nice and even. And then I like to just make sure the fringe flows into the sides. And then we'll use that as our guide for the rest of the top. Bringing everything straight up and cutting it squared. Alright, and then I'm using my blending shears because sometimes there's, you know, some imperfections, but this really blends, especially bulk like this, nicely. So I like to work smarter and harder. So I use my blending shears. Now we're gonna blow dry everything dry, add some product in there, see what my results are looking like. If I gotta go back in and detail some, I will. Got to get it nice and close. We're just gonna add a little bit of enhancements on the C cuts, but the C cuts were already sharp, so you know, we're not trying to hide anything. We're just trying to bring everything to the next level. Guys, this was the before. Now look at the after. My guys came all the way from Alaska. Really appreciate it. You know, we built a relationship here. These guys are young, upcoming barbers, and I can't wait to see them grow. But you'll be seeing them in the next few videos because they definitely left their mark on this channel. Yo, I appreciate you guys. We drop daily content on this channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow.